All right, I think we're live. So, hello everybody. I am Adam the Master Builder. Welcome back to another episode of Live Chat with Adam. I'm here today with ComicWaterz. So, yeah.
Hi.
Hmm. So, Comic, tell the guys in the audience a little bit about yourself.
I'm a digital artist who pretty much just writes, who's trying to write a webtoon and just does art, I guess.
Hmm. Nice. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and get started with the questions I have.
I don't know, can we?
I'll take that as a yes. So, my first question is, how long have you been doing art for?
Um, I think around like 2016, I kind of started doing art. It was when I was mostly like getting really into Dragon Ball Super, and I was like, dang, I want to draw something like that.
Hmm.
So a lot of my old Dragon Ball art sucks. But that's kind of when I started really getting serious into it, and
Hmm.
pretty much just been 5 years since then.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So, my next question is, I guess Dragon Ball Super was like one of your inspirations for, getting into art. So, when did you first get into Dragon Ball?
Um, I think it was around elementary school. My friends were like highly talking about it, and I was like wondering what the frick this series was, and I just kind of over the years picked up information to the point where it's probably the anime I know the most out of. I
Hmm.
remember back when I was little, I found Dragon Ball GT on one of the random channels, and I had no idea what was going on.
Hmm. Yeah, because my oldest brother, he was growing up like around the time that Dragon Ball Z was first airing. So, he grew up with that. So, yeah, yeah, it was pretty neat. Hmm. Next question. What are some of your favorite games, like favorite video games?
That's a good question. I love Cave Story. It's one of my.
I,
It's
I I've
just.
I've
Huh?
heard good things about that one. I heard good things about that one. Yeah.
It's it's definitely like hecka old, but I still really love the weapon depth and freaking how it's very fast if you're good at the game. And it's actually been one of the few games I've ever considered like speed running, but I never really got into it. Game's hard as crap though when you get to the final end. It asks a lot out of you.
Hmm. So I guess like are you like into speed running at all? Like are you like into watching like speed runners and like all that content and stuff?
It depends on like the mood. At like some points, I'll just be like really into speed running and watching speed running videos, and then I just won't at all. The only time I've really like seriously considered speedrunning was Mario Odyssey, and I did not know the route at all. And I was streaming on my Instagram, like poorly holding up the camera as I was trying to get through the desert level, and I just kept failing over and over.
Yeah, like I know like it's Mario 64 is like a really popular game to speed run. So with the backwards long jump and all that. So
Yeah,
hmm. so I mean
ironically, I don't really. I I find Mario 64's camera really weird, and I think that's what's
yeah that
really turns me off
yeah
about it.
the same here. I've never cared for Mario 64's camera. Yeah. What are some of your favorites besides Cave Story?
Um, I mean, Guilty Gear. I love fighting games in general, and Guilty Gear is just one of the freaking
Yeah,
coolest designs, and I
I
love
heard.
it.
Yeah, I heard Guilty Gear was good. Well, yeah, very deep and shit. Oh yeah,
With Soul's 8 wives.
8Y. Oh,
Not eight. That was exaggerating.
oh, okay. All right. Are you like like, what were like some of the main influences on your art style? So that's the next question I have.
Ooh, when I was little, back in elementary school, I used to write a bunch of paper comics for me and my friends, just like self inserting us into it. There was like one series called like Endcraft where I would just like it was just a long running Minecraft series with mods.
Hmm.
As for like my art style, I think of course Dragon Ball was the start of it, but then I guess it was just more off of like artists like Moki Moya and my other my other art teachers and friends that kind of just inspired me to more get into like anatomy and sort of things like that. As for like the stick figure style, I kind of just kept growing on that because it was the original style I did back in the paper comics, but then I wanted to get more mature with the style. So eventually they
Oh,
got
1 second.
like, oh, okay. This is fun. Wish I had something fun to say to fill the void, and I'm sorry I don't. Uh, but hey, it could be worse. Hello, Marvel. Welcome to the live stream. Adam left primarily. Do you like Woody and Daffy Duck? I do. They're pretty cool. In terms of Looney Tunes, I guess I'm more of a no, yeah, I'm more of a Daffy Duck fan. I do like Bugs. In some, it's more like a 50-50 with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. They're just kind of they work really well together. It's a basic pick. If I had to pick anyone else, it'd be like Marvin or something. He's unironically really fun. Here, I know what will pass the time. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Hello? Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. Perfect report card. All B's. Very proud. Ma, I got a thing going here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ah, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be on row 118,000. Bye. Barry, I told you stop flying in the house. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Is that fuzz jail? A little special. A little. Special day to graduation. Never thought I'd make it. 3 days grade school, 3 days high school. Those were awkward. Thursday college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. Hey, Barry. Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good. You hear about Frankie? Yeah. You're going to the funeral? No, I'm not going. Everyone knows stinks on when you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess he could just kind of gotten out of the way. I love this incorporating an amusement part into our day. That's why we don't need vacations. Hoy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are. Be men. Amen. Hallelujah. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buswell. Welcome, New Hive City, graduating class of 915. That concludes our ceremonies and begins your career at Honix Industries. Will we pick up our job today? I heard it's just orientation. Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Wonder what it'll be like. A little scary. Welcome to Honix, a division of Hunsco and a part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. Wow. Wow. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen and jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color corrected. Where did I? Okay. Scented, adjusted, and bubble contoured. Oh well. Into the soothing sweet syrup with the distinctive golden glow you know as honey. That girl's hot. She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Right, you're right. At Honix, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. What do you think he makes? Not enough. Here we have our latest advancement, the Krillman. What does that do? Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Can anyone work on the Krillman? Of course, most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job you pick for the rest of your life. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. So you'll work us to death? Well, sure try. Wow, that blew my mind. What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to make. I'm relieved. Now we all have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they not have told us? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. Do you ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Like what? Give me one example. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Please clear the gate. Real nectar for some. Hi.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna edit a lot of that out. So yeah.
I mean I I was reading the B movie script.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to edit a lot of that out since that's just kind of filler. But
It's all right.
So yeah, where were we at?
I'll be honest. I don't remember. Oh right. so back to the stick figure style. It was the original in the original paper comics. I started out with the style where it was just like really simple, and then it kind of just went on when I started making my old Instagram comic called Comedy Roommates, which was not funny at all. um, and then I just kind of like added on to it like pants, and then just more like less sticky arms, and now I have this thing that I like. RN55. I didn't know about ComicWaterz. I didn't know about me either. So we're both on the same boat.
Hopefully, I don't have any more interruptions in here. All right, so I mean, so next up, what's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite cartoon? That's probably Adventure Time. Really easy.
Oh no, I couldn't really get into Adventure Time, honestly.
You're kind of quiet.
Sorry, I couldn't really get into Adventure Time, to be honest.
That's all right. It's
I think-
not
I
for
think-
everyone.
I think my favorite cartoon is Samurai Jack.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, Jendi, like that dude knows what he's doing, man. Like you can never go wrong with him.
I'd ask the question of like the original or the reboot, but I've heard both are good, so I don't think it mattered.
There was, I mean, there was never a reboot. It was just like like the fifth season.
Oh, I thought oh, well, isn't the fifth season only on Adult Swim?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that they moved it to Adult Swim. I don't know why, but I mean, it was a little bit more mature, but yeah.
I mean,
one of my friends, he brought to me that one time that I mean, a lot of people who watched Samurai Jack when they were younger are probably now adults, so that's probably why. So
makes sense.
yeah, that would make a lot of sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you like music?
In terms of making it,
Uh, just
or just in
whatever,
general?
Just in general.
Yeah, I love music. I typically will listen to video game soundtracks.
Yeah, I mean, those are really good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a pretty big rock guy. I mean, I like stuff with I like I like basses and guitars and all that. Those are really cool.
I am very much into
I do
battle.
read Looney Plus show. I do read the chat, so yeah. I mean, if y'all have any questions for comic, you can go ahead and ask. But I mean,
Awesome.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I do like a lot of stuff. I mean, I've been getting a lot more into Gorillas lately. I mean, they're a pretty cool band.
I've heard a lot about gorillas. I saw like an animation they did one time on a TV when I went on vacation one time.
Yeah, like I mean, there's nothing really that's really like them, to be honest. I mean, like they're a very unique band, I'd say.
They're definitely very their own thing, and I think that's probably the best for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. So, do you like movies at all?
I personally, I do like movies. The most recent one I really like was probably like John Wick. That was a super good movie.
I only saw the first one. I never saw the other two.
Well, same.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, John Wick is pretty good, though. I do agree.
I mean, there's a reason I kept submitting him in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is an amazing actor.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah. So, do you have any? So, I mean, my last question for you tonight. Do you have any advice for artists that are just getting into art now?
I think the best thing I could probably say off the top of my head is art is not learning comes in different speeds. Some people will pick this up faster, some people won't. Some people get things more naturally, and some people will have a long time struggling with it. Learning to draw it's a very uphill battle. When you get the hang of it, it's really fun and satisfying. When I started out drawing serious, I kind of had little support, and it was not easy. But nowadays,
Yeah,
I think I'm,
I think you do a really good job with your. I mean, you said you wanted to make a webtoon in the future.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely have to share that once it's out. I mean, I would definitely.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'd love to share with y'all.
Do you have any idea of when you want it to release?
Um, Currently, it's definitely around like 75 in terms of like making the plot 75% done.
Hmm.
I know I've
Yeah.
said that a lot in my Instagrams past of it's almost done in 2018 and it's still not out.
Wake up, babe. ComicWaterz webtoon is finally out. Wake up, babe.
Let's go. I definitely want to get out or start working on it by the time I get in college.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know how long that'll be though.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty reasonable goal set. Oh well, Looney Plus Show wants to know what's your favorite thing to draw.
Oh my
That is a good question,
probably
actually.
probably my own characters. Ironically, I draw them like memeing around because you know the meme that's been going around with Parappa.
Parappa? No, I'm not quite aware.
So basically, there's this comic in DC where it's Batman in the alleyway where his parents died.
Yeah. Is that the one with? Yeah, I know what
and
you're talking about.
and Parappa, he's like, "This is where I watched my parents die, Parappa.
Yeah.
This is where you watched your parents die." I did that. I did that meme with my own character, where it's just, "This is where you watched. This is where I watched my wife die. This is where you watched your wife die." I love Parappa.
Yeah, Parappa
Hey,
is quite a character.
hey, Star. Hey, Jacob.
Hello. Hello, Star.
Uh, in terms of like other things to draw, I suppose it'd probably just be simple, stupid characters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just wanting to have some good, clean fun every now and then.
Yeah, like Skelefella and or frickin' Mr. Scrimblow Goldfish.
Scrimble. Oh,
It's just like a fish with arms and legs and a giant clock.
Star says
Comic,
that's
you are
Star.
Pogger. Thank you, Looney Tune Plush.
I'm sure he very much appreciates that. All right, so I think that'll be it for this episode. I'm sorry we kept getting interrupted, but I mean, I think this episode was fine. Comic, you want to tell everyone where we can find you at?
You can find me on Twitter. Yeah, pretty much that. If I had a webtoon link, I would submit it, but pretty much I only use Twitter and or Instagram. Not Instagram as much, but yeah, ComicWaterz is basically where you want to go.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for this episode. I'm sorry about a lot of the interruptions we had. I'm really sorry about that. But
Hey, life comes
so,
first.
yeah, I'm sorry if this episode wasn't nearly as good as the other three. I hope to be able to keep going. I hope that the next episode will be able to be better. So yeah.
It's all right.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show, Comic. I'm glad to have you here.
Honor to be here.
All right. Well, y'all have a good all of y'all have a good night. This has been your host, Adam the Master Builder. So yeah, goodbye.
Later.